Absolutely. Here's a revised version of that section for a voiceover. Have you ever felt that rush of joy when your savings account balance grows, only to see it shrink due to sudden impulses? What if I told you that the biggest threat to your financial future might not be your bills, but something much closer to home? Imagine this: you've been saving diligently for months, and your account looks promising. But then, out of nowhere, an impulse strikes. Maybe it's a new gadget, a trendy outfit, or a spontaneous trip. You convince yourself it's just this once. But is it really just once? This is where emotional spending sneaks in, often without us realizing it. Many believe that having a savings account means they've completed their journey. In reality, that's just the beginning, and the road ahead is filled with hidden challenges. Can you see how your mindset might be working against you? Think back to a time when you splurged on something unnecessary. The excitement was immediate, but the regret that lingers like a hidden tax on your happiness. Each impulse purchase chips away at your savings, eroding what you've worked so hard to build. So, why does this happen? Our emotions often take over our decision making. We tell ourselves that a small purchase won't matter, but it does. It sets a pattern. Once you justify that purchase, it becomes easier to do it again and again. Picture yourself in a store, buying something you don't need. Your mind races with thoughts, but one stands out: I deserve this. It feels like a reward, but what if it's actually a trap? That fleeting happiness comes with a cost. If you keep giving in to these impulses, your savings won't just stay the same, it will start to shrink. What was once a safety net for your dreams becomes a reminder of what you could have achieved. So, what's the solution? The first step is awareness. Recognize those emotional triggers. Instead of giving in right away, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself if that purchase aligns with your long-term goals. It's essential to develop a mindset where your financial stability takes precedence over momentary pleasures. Visualize this instead of swiping your card. Take a deep breath and think about your goals: travel, a new home, or simply peace of mind. Suddenly, that impulse doesn't seem as significant. You begin to realize that true fulfillment comes from achieving what truly matters to you. As we wrap up, consider this: every time you resist the urge to spend emotionally, you are not just saving money, you are investing in your future. Reflect on the moments when you chose to save instead of spend. Each choice strengthens you. Remember, your savings account isn't just a number on a screen, it's a reflection of your values and mindset. Make it count. If this resonates with you, take a moment to think about your own spending habits. You might just discover a path to a more secure and fulfilling future. What if I told you your savings account isn't just a place for your hard-earned cash, but a battleground for emotional spending? Stick with me, you might be overlooking a silent threat to your savings growth. Every time you swipe your card or click buy now, you're making a choice. But what if those choices are swayed by emotions you didn't even realize were influencing you? Let's explore this hidden world together. Imagine it's a tough day at work. You pass your favorite cafe, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee pulls you in. Just one small purchase won't hurt, right? But that coffee isn't just a drink, it's a quick fix for your stress. Those little purchases can add up faster than you think. Now, picture this: you've been saving diligently for months, but when you check your account, it hardly seems to grow. Frustrating, Is it? You might blame interest rates or investment choices. But what if the real issue is those impulsive boys that gradually chip away at your savings? Consider a common scenario. You're scrolling through social media and spot an ad for that must-have gadget. You convince yourself it's a necessary upgrade. But was it really? Or were you just chasing a fleeting moment of happiness? The truth is, emotional spending often masquerades as something you genuinely need. Each purchase is a decision tied to your mindset. The more you spend based on emotions, the more you undermine your ability to save. The more you underdo your ability to so every impulse buy distracts you from your long-term goals, creating a slippery slope that risks your savings. So, what can you do? It's time to recognize those triggers. Start asking yourself, is this purchase solving a problem or just masking an emotion? By pausing before you buy, you are taking the first step toward reclaiming your financial power. Reflect on your spending habits. What emotions drive your decisions? The better you understand yourself, the more control you'll have over your savings. Remember, it's not just about the money, the mindset behind it. As you think about your next purchase, ask yourself, is it worth the potential cost to your savings? The answer might surprise you. Take a moment to breathe, reflect, and maybe even reconsider that purchase. Join me on a journey toward mindful spending, where every dollar saved brings you closer to financial freedom. What's your next move? You might feel confident about your savings, but what if I told you there a sneaky thief lurking in your wallet? Emotional spending isn't just a bad habit, it's a hidden danger that could threaten your financial future. Imagine this: you've had a tough day at work, feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. So, you treat yourself to that new pair of shoes. It feels great at the moment, right? But what happens next? That fleeting happiness can lead to a series of poor choices, and you are definitely not alone in this cycle. Here's where it gets tricky. You might not even realize how these small indulgences add you palat here, a spontaneous dinner there, all in the name of feeling better. But have you considered the long-term cost? Each little purchase chips away at your savings, often without you noticing. Now, picture this: you see your friends post about their lavish vacation, and suddenly your weekend plans seem dull. You convince yourself that a mini getaway is essential for recharging, that is essential for a mini. You swipe your card, justifying it as self-care. But is it really? Or is it just another emotional escape that drains your bank account? The truth is, emotional spending often masks deeper issues. Stress, boredom, or anxiety can lead us to seek comfort in shopping. It feels like a quick fix, but that fix comes with consequences, creating a cycle that hinders your financial goals. Think about your savings account. You see the numbers, but do you feel the weight of your choices? Every emotional purchase is like a drop in a bucket. This version maintains all the original ideas while enhancing fluency and clarity for a more natural spoken tone that never quite fills up. Before you know it, you are left wondering why your dreams feel so distant. Here's the kicker: the more you engage in emotional spending, the more detached you become from your financial reality. You might tell yourself it's just a little splurge, but what if those little splurges lead to big regrets? They can cloud your judgment and distort your money mindset. So, what can you do? Start by becoming aware. Notice when you reach for your wallet, are you doing it out of boredom or loneliness? Challenge yourself.